Hello again from Fair Share IT Services. In this short video, I will show you how to make sure that the user ID and password used for JIT is stored on your terminal so that you can push and pull without using a password like every time. So it will kind of cache it or remember it for you permanently. So what you need to do is that once you get the token as per the previous video, the first step that you should do is go to the go to the directory where you have got the project and everything set up. We have already explained that in the previous videos, and then try this command. I'm going to put this in the description part of this video so you can copy paste also. So this is the command that you should run first, and then after running this, nothing will happen in the sense that it will come back to the command prompt. What you can after that, what you should do is that you should run git pull origin main or whatever your branch is. So once you do that, this is the time it will ask you for the user ID and then the password. So once you enter that, it will do something for you, depending on the changes that are pending on your side. So the changes will be pulled here. So next time, so here it asked me for the username and password. But after that, when I did git pull origin main, like it did not ask me for any user ID and password. So this is how you can do it in such a way that you don't have to enter the user ID and password again. And previously we used git desktop for making changes, seeing other people's changes and pulling other people's changes. So this git pull origin main is same as the fetch and pull that we used on the git desktop. So this is very easy, right? Like you can just do like from the command prompt, and the changes will be back on your terminal folder, right? So now what are the other things that you need to do, like when you're not using git desktop and you're using the terminal? So let's imagine that you're gonna make one change. I'll do ls minus l here. I'll simply open one of the files, let's say, or I'll maybe I'll open a create a new file, let's say temp.txt. I'm gonna add something here, and then okay, this is the vi stuff, though there will be a separate tutorial for vi. So I'm gonna wp here. Now in git desktop, whenever you make any changes, automatically they show up on the ui. So on the terminal, how do you see the changes that you have made? You can simply do git status. So it will tell you that this is the file that has changed. So now how do you push it? So it's a 2 or 3 step process. One thing you need to do is you need to indicate that okay, this is the file that's gonna make it to your release. So paste temp.txt. Then you can add more files if more files have changed, basically, right? So let's say if there are 3 or 4 files that have either new, or they have like changed, you can add all of those one by one. You can do it like here as well. So in like one single line, you can add, say, more files here if there are files like that. Then once everything is done, then what you can do is you can say git commit. So this is what shows up on the top, sorry, the bottom left corner in your JIT desktop, right? Where you give the summary and all. So this is what exactly I'm doing. I'm going to commit, and then I'm going to give one comment, like let's say demo, right? And then enter. And then after that, there's one more step that is required. You can say JIT push origin main. So this commit is just making sure that the git repository on this terminal, on this machine, is happy. But this git push is going to make sure that it shows up on the github.com. So that I have already explained you the difference on in one of our previous videos. So git push origin main. So once I do that, then it will go to github.com. And as you observed, it did not ask me for any user id password, because like we used that store command previously. So this is the full flow, that this is the way like we do it on the terminal without without using like the git desktop. Now one more small thing that I want to show before we go. Now let's say if I open uh, uh, temp.txt again, and let's say I make a small change here, like I add like one more line, and then I save it. Now if I do git status again, then it will immediately show up that now this time it is telling me it is modified. Last time it showed me like it is added, but but this time it is showing me that it is modified. I can see the difference just like in on the git desktop. I can see the difference here by saying git diff temp.txt. So like this git status command and git diff command, you can run those like as many number of times as possible. They are absolutely harmless in the sense that they're not gonna make any changes to the either to the local repository per se, or gonna push it to the github.com. So you can run those like as many times as you feel comfortable. So here like I did I modified it, and then but like just like in case of git desktop, like you can always remove this file. For example, if I know that my this file, I don't need this file, then I can, I'm not happy with the changes that I made, I can always remove this safely without any problem, as long as I know that the changes that I did can be discarded, right? So then again what I will do is I'll just do git checkout and then temp.txt. Okay, so now if I open temp.txt again, then you'll see that the line, that jjjj thing that I had added, it is gone, because it has got it back from the git repository, the version control system, right? So but if I wanted this change to be pushed to github.com, then the steps are: first you git add, saying that git add temp.txt, after that you commit, and after that you push. So same thing as you did for when the temp.txt was new, same thing you will do when there are changes in that file. So this is how it is, and I hope you're gonna watch this video again, maybe pause it like multiple times, you actually try it yourself, then only you will become comfortable with this command. Otherwise it won't help you. Thank you so much.